This is the Reality Radio Network on Telstar 5 Transponder 5 and on the internet at realityradionetwork.com.
And now, live with Sherry Schreiner.
Good evening, I'm Sherry Schreiner. Welcome to the show. Tonight is listener call-in. If you have a question, call me at 260-356-2611. And now that you picked up your pen and you missed the first three numbers, it's 260-356-2611. Keep Steve busy tonight. If you have questions, give me a call. I love hearing from you out there. Love talking to you. So if you have questions, just call in. Otherwise, I'm just going to talk about whatever the Lord leads me to talk about tonight, and Steve can just interrupt me. The million-dollar question this week is Bush going to pull off a terrorist act to stay in power? And, it's a little bit late with the market thing. I know the Queen, that's the only card she has left, is to toggle the market to make the economy look bad, to make him look bad. We know that, all along the Queen has really been the power behind the IRS, behind most of the economy. The Rothschilds have run the banking system here almost since we've been, inception as a country. So that's the only card she has to play. So I'm sitting back watching to see what she does with the economy. Of course, Bush Jr., he'll do anything he can to stay in power. There's been different avenues he could have taken this month, desperate attempts to stay in. Everybody noticed the increase in UFO activity. And as soon as we started saying, look out for the fake UFO surprise, that's kind of mellowed down a little bit. Everybody was looking for a nuke hit. And as soon as you start talking about nuke strikes on cities and all these different emergency agencies in different states meeting to prepare for the upcoming martial law, as soon as that stuff was announced, that kind of got swept under the rug. So you really never know what they're going to do. They like to do things by surprise. And when you expose their plans and you put it out there on the internet for everybody to read and understand, then they kind of just sit back and change their plans or they'll cancel them. One of these days, they're going to surprise us all and actually do something everybody expects. So I really don't know. I think right now, the biggest fraud job I've seen in a long time is this whole thing with the teenager polling on who they would pick as a president, because they know this. They know that teenagers are going to reflect their parents' views, what their parents believe. So they do this offside teenage polling thing, who would you pick, Bush or Kerry? And, manipulation altogether in one spot. The polls all said the teenagers picked President Bush to stay in power. And, we know coming off the debates how much stronger Kerry was. I really could care less who wins. I mean, I'm not Republican or Democrat or, I'm not choosing either one. I've already stated my position on that. Choosing between two evils is still choosing evil. I won't be voting for either one of them. And I'm not, people think, well, you're throwing away a vote. Well, you know what? I'm not going to choose evil. If you want to choose evil, that's your choice. And I'm just not voting. And so I'm still watching the election, still sitting back, because there's different routes we can go if Kerry's elected over if Bush is reelected. So it's interesting to watch. I mean, the time is dwindling. Time is running down. November 2nd is going to be here quick. We know the manipulation is on. I mean, I don't know about you, but, listening to the TV blurbs all week long about how Bush is leading in the polls, and we know who owns the media. It's Bush. So, of course, the media is going to come out and say, the media, that the polls are coming out showing Bush in charge. We will never know the truth. Put it that way. We will never really know who the leader was. Bush didn't win 4 years ago on popular vote. He's not going to win this year on popular vote. He manipulated it last time. I know there's people who believe the election this year would again come down to a judge panel board to decide who wins, because they'll think it's that close, or whoever wins, the other side's going to automatically protest it because of claiming manipulation. I think our whole voting process is just going to be, since last year, 4 years ago, it's always going to be a battle because nobody trusts it. They're thieves. They both know they're swindling polls. They're doing everything they can, so they're not trusting the other guy. They know that he's in his home state, so they're doing what he can with his people to try to manipulate the polls in the voting booths as much as the other guy is. So it's always going to be a battle. Tonight, again, call-in number 260-356-2611. If you have any questions, call me. Keep Steve busy. Tonight I just wanted to talk about, I'm just going to wing it tonight, what you want to hear about. Call me. Let me know what you want to hear about. I've got 10 websites out there. Probably the least one that I even get to the most is saintsunDerAttack.com. That should be probably the site that keeps me the busiest, because we know saints are under attack. Saints are under attack every single day. Our computers are messed with. If you're selling things online that are ministry-oriented or whatever, they're messing with your payment processors, so people can't access your shopping cart systems or your pay-for-now buttons or whatever. I mean, everything across the board is being messed with, especially the Orgone movement. I've talked about Orgone several times. You can look at OrgoneBlasters.com or TearingDownStrongholds.com. And this is where I introduced the whole last days, one of the weapons the Lord's given us called Orgone to tear down the strongholds of the New World Order. And we really get messed